All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back. My name is Flockers Design, and in today's video, we are going to talk about my brand new update for the Arma Reforge um, one-click server installer slash cPanel, or in other words, control panel. Now, first of all, I'm tired as a son of a gun. Um, of course, as some of you may know, we are going to have a baby, and that is it's 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 breaking you down. Now, not only that, I have been working on this update a lot, but I mean a lot. Not only on the side of the console and all that stuff, and fine tuning the installer, also making sure I can provide you guys with a actual working, fully modded um, server. Now, in the let me switch to the screen here real quick. So as you can see here, this is the previous version. Now, right at the top, you see mods are not fully downloading. Fix is coming. So if you have seen my previous video on installing it, there was an issue where the mods just didn't work. Now, I spent the last 3 days with my administrator trying to figure out what the hell was going on, why were the mods not working, and we even went as far as converting mods using the editing tool. But at the end, we figured it out, and we were just stupid. Sometimes you need to take a break to find the answer. So we did. So now I will provide you guys with a fully, but I mean fully modded server. Now, first of all, let me show you what you guys are getting. And again, then of course, I probably will show you how to install it. But technically speaking, I already have that video. So I think what I will do is probably give you a little update on the folder structure that changed from that video. And then we'll go from there. Now, first of all, this is my main server. You can see this. I hope I can delete it now. No. Windows. Love it. Don't pay attention to this folder. This is a reason for it, but I can't delete it for some reason because Windows thinks it's open. It's not. Now, of course, we have the installer. Still works the same as the previous video. Link in the description. Now, there are, of course, you see few new folders. You see, no, you don't, because the HTML folder was already there. So in this case, let me just start the cPanel and let me show you at least those changes. So as you can see, we still have this lovely control panel, but hey, wait a minute. The whole control panel looks different now. Yeah, it looks way better than the previous one, as you can see on the website here. I know it is tiny. I'm sorry, guys, but this is where it was. It was messy, and I cleaned it up. I made it better. I included some information stuff for the admin, the server admin tool. I'm getting attacked here. Holy crap. God damn it. For these Jesus, for the server admin tool mod. So that is now included too. So it's not that you have to go into the config files for that specific mod to change it. No, you can do it straight from here now. If you do not have it installed, it comes with this pack, but if you don't have it installed, it's empty. There's nothing there. Of course, here we still have our main server configuration where you put in your main stuff. Now, you may also notice with the previous version, there are some changes. Of course, admin stuff is still there. Scenario is still there. Max players, that's all still there. Nothing changed there. Mods got refined because now you can also see that the ID is first, then the name. So that got refined. And yes, guys, all these mods will be delivered with it. Don't worry, you don't need to download a file from the website from a couple of gigs. No, it's just the JSON that is already set up for you. Um, and of course, then we have the game properties. And now we have a button here that also will instantly allow you to enable or disable third person. So disable third person is true, and that means it is not allowed. If you uncheck that, um, the third person will be allowed. Now, with that, we also now have the mission name. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just always tie it to the mission that I'm running. Need to update mine because it's not correct. Also, the edible game flags for now, until I figured out a little bit more on what it actually means, keep them on 6.6. They should be there by default. Um, and let's see. We now also have reservations, server reservation slots. Um, it's not fully set up yet, but it's coming. And of course, we have the queue. And yes, disable AI. So we ran into a couple of issues where we were testing servers, where we maps and stuff and game modes or scenarios where we know there is AI. But sometimes the AI decided to just not show up. And we added this option in to enable slash disable the ADS the AI. This fixed the issue. There's sometimes you toggle it and then it for some reason resets. But with that being said, Arma Reforged is a little bit weird if it comes to AI. But not sure if it's Arma or just the modders that somehow fuck up the spawn rates and consistency of the spawns. But that's fine. And again, also with the server admin configuration. Um, Again, this is the mod. I'll explain in a little bit. But yeah, you can see we have this one doesn't work. I did contact the mod developer, or at least on the Discord, because this doesn't work, even though it should in their own documentation, but it doesn't. What this should do is automatically sign admins in, so they can do, for example, what's it called? Game master and all that stuff. It doesn't work. So you still have to manually log in. Now here we have the chat messages. This is a message that comes up in the top right of the screen. This one is set to every 50 minutes. Chat messages you can set here. For some reason, they do not work for me, so I don't know why. So I just keep it off. Um, this is, of course, the server message. When you connect, you get your banner. I'll show you in a sec. And then this is what will show up where you can give some information. Server message header. I'll just leave it on default on mission. And of course, we now have the Discord integration too. Now you can also say, well, I don't want to have the server message open when people join every single time. Then just uncheck that and it will no longer do that. Now this, don't touch it. I have no idea. Just leave it how it is. So yeah, so that is really simple. And yeah, a neat little toggle button. Doesn't do much yet, but we have some ideas what we can do with it. Now on the top. Of course, this time we're going backwards, kind of. So here we have our light mode slash dark mode. As you can see, there is something in light mode that is not in dark mode yet. And that is the red color if the server is stopped. And yes, it's green if the server is running. Now, currently we do not have that in dark mode yet. I am working on that. And of course, we have our normal save settings. So this will, of course, save your server settings. So if I now do save all settings, it is saved. Now, then, of course, we have our start server and we have our stop server. Of course, what is this great? Not longer one button, we have two buttons. And then this lovely button right here. Yes, it will make a server backup. So first I wanted to make a copy, so it makes a copy of the server, but I mean, technically does it too. It says copy, but it makes a backup from your entire Arma server. So if you want to make a new server with the exact same settings, you can just hit that button, create a backup, because it technically will just make a, it doesn't zip it. It will actually make a copy, and then you can just do like what I did here, make a new server, and of course you need to change your ports and shit, but that is self-explanatory. um that's it. That is the entire change to this stuff. So the most of it is done in the backend, not in the front. Now, um now of course the mods. So now if I do start server, it's going through. Now you will probably see something like this. Now it's also doing it for me. This is updating. Now you can actually see it is properly downloading the mods. Now, if you for some reason have a issue where it says um, something destroyed, right? And it doesn't go further, join the Discord and contact me there. Um, Little pointer on that in a minute. But yeah, so that is definitely something we are working on too. We decided to put all our content into one Discord server and not into multiples like we had before. But yeah, you can see it is now properly downloading the mods. Currently, this server is still on password. Keep an eye on it because I am planning of or tonight or tomorrow take the password off and release it to the public. Um, and of course, you can always join the Discord, get the Arma role, and you will definitely be updated when it's fully released. And maybe get a little bit of a playtest for the people who want to go. And maybe we'll do that. Just make sure to join the Discord so you can be a part of that. I'm now just rambling on because I'm just trying to fill up the time for this server to start. But what I'm gonna do, I'll see you back when the server started. Okay, we're back. We're back, and as you can see, the server is started. Now, here you can also directly see an issue I was talking about earlier, and that is the AI does not always like to be there. I don't know why, but yeah, for some reason the AI doesn't always like to generate, even though it's active. I don't know how I can fix this, but I will definitely take a look and see what is going on here. But with that being said, let at least start the game and show you guys that it is actually a fully modded server. It completely works fine. I will probably turn my camera back off because last time it glitched and it broke. So to prevent that, let's turn it off right when now. All right, so we're in the game. Well, not yet. Um, recently played. You see the server is here. And then, of course, we need a password for now. Won't be any longer. So let's do that. And then, of course, you have the, well, this is the, I don't know why some of them are downgrading to completely. Oh no, they're downloading. Okay, well that's fine. They had to update apparently. Again, I don't know why. Sometimes the AI doesn't spawn. Um, this is something I seem to have a issue with a lot. Um, and I have no idea on how to contact the developers from WCS. I will take a look. If anyone of you knows why or how, please let me know down in the comments, or again, join my Discord so I can find out what is going on here. This is one of the most annoying battles I have fought today. And of course, this is the welcome message. So let me grab that real quick. That is actually right here. So the server message on connect is actually this message right here. And you can, of course, also add your own thumbnail, what we will do later on. And of course, if you click here, open Discord, it will open our discord.me page. Just click here on join server and let me double check. Yeah, this will then make that you can join the server. Now we don't need that redirect, but yeah, that is that. So let's do this. And then of course we're gonna connect. Yes, we want here. And as you can see already right at the rip, it is modded. Let's go here. And let me actually enable my headset. Now, and as you can see, I do have to log in as admin. I still don't know why it should not do that. So let me open Discord real quick. And let me real quick get the password. There it is. Confirm. All right. So first thing I want to do, just to show you guys, is at least give myself max rank so I can actually see everything. Now, this server does have way more, but I mean way more ranks than default. The default stops by major, and this one clearly goes higher than that. Now let me see if by any chance the AI decided to activate. No, still number of active AI is 0. Don't know why, but it's all right. So first thing I want to do is go in here. I want to go start building, and I want to start a depot for ammunition. I also want to have a light car depot, a helipad to show you the helicopters you guys will have. And then I think we have everything we need. And as you can see, we also have the what is it called? The squad UI that also comes with it right off the rip. Now I did see that someone just commented on my question about the admin logins. So I'll check that in a second, and maybe we can solve that right away. So let me build all this, and when this is all built, I'll be back. Okay, so we now have this all built. So let me first start with the helipad. So over here. So I mean, you can technically already see due to the weapon, but it's fine. So now if you go to the helipad and we go here, you can see we have the little birds. We have the amazing, lovely, great Apache helicopters. They work fine.
Watch your fire. Blue on blue. Identify your fucking targets. Out.
Okay, and then of course we have the cars, the armored vehicles, the buggies, and of course also the tanks. But most importantly, we have all our extra gear that we want. So this is just great. Everything we want, we have. All the modded stuff. Yeah. So there's not much else I can say other than it works. It does what it needs to do. Same thing for the weapons. If you go here, we got not, of course, not all weapons, but yeah, we definitely have some nice modified rifles. So for example, I take this one like so. And then we have this nice modified rifle. Yeah. So that is the modded server. Now let's have a little and of course we have our earbuds too. What is great. Let's go into the pilot seat so you guys can see that this actually works. And of course we can automatically start the engine, but why will we? Why do we? Because this is way more fun. Now, quick tip for people that may not know it, but if you can't find all the buttons, hold left alt. It will show all the interaction systems you can click on. So do that. Power the screens on. I got a feeling that this one doesn't really work. Oh, you gotta hold it and then scroll up for the brightness. I had no idea. I learned something today. Power that on. Now, of course, if you were just here for the tutorial, then you are basically finished. And can go to the website and download it. Again, if you have any issues whatsoever, join the Discord or let me know down in the comments below. Now, let's have a little flight. I have never done this standing, so this is gonna be fun. Normally I do this when I sit down. Dude, this sounds so great. This thing sounds amazing. I'm gonna put the earbuds in because it's otherwise pretty loud. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best flying helicopters. Now still, I have no idea why the AI is not spawning. I will definitely... Oh, wait. Number of active AI, 5. So they do spawn. So I think what is happening, it is garbage collection. What is actually pretty good. So what that means... It will only spawn AI if you're close to them. If you're not close to the AI, they're already shooting at me. So yeah, if you're not close to the AI, they will not spawn. That is good. That is good. The previous one did do it. And that one just decided to spawn around like what? Maybe 1500 AI. So that was just spawning AI over the entire map at once and no garbage collection control. So that's good. So yeah, we are probably going to be fucked, but let's see if we can just have some shots here. But yeah, so it does work. Amazing, actually. I love it. Was that a rocket being shot at us? That was a rocket being shot at us. But yeah, guys, so I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this install worked for you. And again, the complete installation video is down in the description. It's actually really simple. All you need to do is click install the install bat after you unzipped it, and you're done. But yeah, guys, with that being said, hold on. With that, hold on. Okay, hold on. This is not gonna work. Sorry, guys. I'm also not cutting it out because I don't want to edit today. I don't want to edit. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this video actually helped you out today. With getting your server running. Oh, one quick note, real quick. I did get a update on yeah. So let me real quick open this. So as you can see here, right? Um, it says the identity for the user is here. Do not use this like I did up here. For some reason, not always, but sometimes it actually does give you the right one. And then you actually get this. So this is your ID, identity ID that you actually need to fill in here. So for some reason, I am not able to copy here, what actually kind of sucks. But yeah, so I have to type it over manually. But if you look, it's possible when you connect, make sure you, when you connect, I wish it saved it somewhere. It doesn't. So yeah, it's a little hard to, you have to scroll through. When you connect, it shows up. But yeah, guys, with with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this is gonna be great. I will make sure that I now am going to update the server, the web page. Sorry. See, and yeah, make sure you guys get this shit. But that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, or on Discord, or on the server. By the way, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. The server is called, and again, if you join the Discord, you will hear it. But this is the server, so keep your eyes on it. It's called PvPvE, or EU1 PvPvE Wildlands Warfare. And it's running three kind of frameworks. It's running ACE, it is running AFE, that is our own one. More on that pretty soon. And it is running WCS, of course. Now AFA is our own framework we're working on, and also testing on the server, of course. Yeah. So, and of course AI factions, that too. So yeah, guys. We will also later on, real quick, and then I will actually quit it. I am going to make a option where you can switch scenarios and configs on the fly. So that is just great. Oh, technically, you just have to switch the config, and the scenario will switch here. I am going to work on that to make it a little easier. Yeah. So with that being said, guys, I I wish you all the best. I hope to see you in the server, and maybe we can make this server grow. Have some fun, enjoy, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.